It's Friday the 13th. I was just. Wow, I got to adjust this again. Yeah, the 13th. And what time is it? It is 11:07. Yeah, 11:07 a.m. So that's the right way to say it. It's Friday the 13th. I just realized that. So I'm going to be wearing my Camp Crystal Lake hat. It's Friday the 13th, and I wear a red shirt too. We're going to get into we're going to look the part. So I was admitted to the emergency room on Saturday at 11 o'clock. Saturday at 11 o'clock, I went to the emergency room. Having severe chest pains. I stayed there until Tuesday, I believe. They released me finally on Tuesday. So I'm going to be going into palliative care where they manage my symptoms. So I think it's July the 23rd. I'm going to have somebody coming over, somebody all the way down from Marion, Georgia. I need to take this with me. This is what, if ever I go anywhere, just put this in my pocket so I can it holds my phone for me while I do a live stream, or because I could have done some streams from the emergency room, from the room they put me in. See, they put you're in the emergency room until they get you a room. I was told not to play my flute. I took my flute into the supermarket. I was waiting for my mom to do some shopping. So I thought I'd go out to my trunk and pull out my flute, bring it into the store. Some people liked it. Some people liked that I was playing the flute. Today has a parental advisory on it. Good day. Good day and welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. If I could stop burping. Farting was the order of the day yesterday. I'm from California. I was born in California. I lived there for a good long time. It's Friday the 13th. I just realized that. It was like, wow, what better day to start a live stream than on Friday the 13th? G'day, everyone. I'm broadcasting from Georgia, all the way from Dallas, Georgia. The weather is kind of nice here. It feels tropical, feels kind of like a rainforest. trying to manage my gray. So you have been there for nice, sir. Give you a smile. How long? How long? How long has this been going on? How long? How long in Georgia? Since 2017. No, he wants your hat. It's really cool. I think I got this at Universal Studios. Yeah, when I went there. I had one it said security on it. How long have I been there? Yeah. Oh. Do you know Pawan Kalan? No? So, yes. I guess after my brother is coming to visit, I guess for the weekend. He's coming with my niece, my brother and my niece. My niece, I guess, is going to drop him off. We got to prepare this room. We're going to put him on this bed. So I got to get all my hats. That shouldn't be a problem. Hats and masks. And then maybe trying to find him a pillowcase. And then tonight, I guess we're going to have ribs. My thought was we were going to go get some ribs tonight. So we can have ribs and potato salad. I'm 10. This is my mom's phone. Okay. Parental advisory. I wanted to try that out. I said I was going to get that label and then see, because if kids do come onto the show, they'll be forewarned that they might hear moderate to severe language. I want mobile. How much? Prices in your country, sir? It depends. Some people have good deals. I am from India. Okay, well, welcome to the show. Potato salad. It is potato salad. Potato salad with your ribs and some, I don't know. Oh, beans. That's what we need to get. We need to get baked beans, potato salad, and ribs. That sounds like a good American meal. AI hear bad language. We all hear bad language. It's like, don't read the other one. I said I messed up. Okay. Wow. This is like worldwide. I'm getting people from India, from the UK, sometimes from Canada, sometimes from Australia. That's right. Worldwide. Eddie's Funhouse reaches the beaches and rules the pools. And I'm due for a haircut. You're Washington? Is that where you are? You're using your parents' phone to watch Eddie's Funhouse. This is the home of the Doing Doing. Yeah, my niece and my brother both live in Kathleen, Georgia, which is about 3 hours away. It's 8:16 in the morning or night. Rodolfo. Let's see how long people will stay today. It's Friday. It's the 13th. I'm wearing my Camp Crystal Lake hat. So I'm ready to go. should bring my machete in here. That to get into to look the part, Friday the 13th. Eddie, were you blonde when you were a kid? No, I was a howdy doody. There was a guy, one of my bullies used to say I looked like howdy doody. So I guess I was ginger. I'm a ginger. Hi, it's Elaine. How are you feeling? I'm feeling great. I have my green tea. I have my doing doing. I have bells and whistles. And we're ready to go. All aboard to Eddie's Funhouse. You have arrived, like they say on your GPS. I'm feeling grand. No chest pains. No irregular heartbeat. Yep. They came in and told me I could have died. They were showing me on a chart that they were wanting me to get a defibrillator, a built-in defibrillator. And I said, no, thank you. They told me I needed a built-in defibrillator 3 years ago, and I'm still alive. When did you start? 2009, that's when I started. Can you do, what's asthma? Just try. What is asthma? Can I do asthma? Yep. See how my hair's getting puffy on the sides? I need to, maybe my brother can give me a haircut. Buzz all the areas in the back of my head. What is ASMR? Just try. You're 10 years old? So you're using, is that your mom's? Lakita Smith? Oh, Lakita, you will never know everything about my home. I have my hawk feather. Hawk. I love my hawk feather. I found it in the wild. Oh, I have to have my citrine. I have a citrine. I brought it into my bedroom. So I guess what I'm going to do is take this table and I'm going to turn it against this wall so that my brother can get in here and lay down on that bed. I guess we're contributing to our horde. What is your favorite quote? My favorite quote is from Mark Twain. He said, a man with an idea is a damn fool until he succeeds. Man with an idea is a damn fool until he succeeds. And I'm a guy with a lot of ideas. And you see, you can't act alone on an idea. You can't just act alone. You have to have other people. For example, one of my ideas was you can tip me. You just scan my QR code and you can tip me. But that was an idea. And it wasn't very successful. Because I thought if enough people tipped me, I'd be able to pay my way. I could do more on this show. How many hats do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wear many hats. I have a Willy Wonka hat. I have a top hat. I have my Crystal Lake hat. I have my crown with horns. My crown with horns. I picked it up from the Burger King. I think I'll look a lot better once this is all trimmed down. Put the Willy Wonka hat on only if I get tips. I'm not getting tips. That's what's frustrating. People want me to do things like shout outs. They want me to play the doing doing. They want me to do all these things, but I'm not getting any tips. But then again, I'd have to call the IRS, call everybody, tell them that I'm getting some kind of an income. I don't know. I think if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say. Don't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There we go. There's my crown. Crown with horns. Put that Willy Wonka hat on. Give me a shout out, they say. It's like, where are my tips? People don't even comment anymore. I'm putting out so many shorts. Anyways, maybe I'm focusing too much on the negative. I need to quit focusing on the negative. Hello, Penny. Penny Wise. That's from It, the book It, the movie It. That's right. I was poked a lot. I was poked in this hand. I was poked in this hand. I was poked in this arm. Many needles. It was just a parade of ladies with needles coming into my room and checking my blood sugar. It's like, I'm not a diabetic. What else did they do? They, oh yeah, I had to do a stress test. I had to have fluids injected into my body. Contrast. They call it with contrast, without contrast. EKGs, EEGs, EIEIO. You like my hat? What did I do with it? It's Friday the 13th, so I thought I'd look the part. I even have a red shirt on, so you can't see the blood. The blood, the blood. So I don't know what time my brother's going to be showing up. I think right after we're going to go down to the grocery store. What I should do is wait until my brother gets here, so that way I know how much to get. Or what are the plans for dinner? Is he going to take us out to dinner? That'd be nice to know, to pre-plan. I didn't know he was going to show up today. He said he was coming by on the weekend. I guess he has today off. So what do we talk about today? We have Carrie Byron admitting that girls fart too. We have Mary Tyler Moore. She did a trick shot. Somebody else was supposed to make the shot for her, but she went ahead and did it. See, the scene was she wanted to go watch a movie that was going to play on television. She had to hurry up and make her shot before her husband would let her go watch the movie. And I guess she lined up the balls just right. What is your favorite game? I'd have to say Connect 4. Have you ever played Connect 4? I'm from that time. There was a game called Connect 4 where you put checkers. You had to connect 4 of your color. I think Uno is up there too. See, this is before video games. I think I could take off my hat. The spirits are telling me not to wear a hat in the house. The spirits are telling me. There we go. I keep putting it on upside down. Why do I do that? There we go. And John Wick. This is my John Wick. John Wig. There we go. This kind of looks like, this changes the shape of my face. Well, wait a minute. We had Space Invaders. We had Centipede. What else did we have? We had a game called Tempest, Wizard of War. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Centipede was a pretty intense game. You have a centipede approaching you at an alarming rate of speed. And you had to shoot parts of the centipede. There's also one Atari game that had two cowboys on either side of the screen. The two cowboys would shoot at each other. There'd be like a covered wagon would go between them. Cactuses, cacti. Now it's become very, very sophisticated. You could play someone else. I was watching a South Park episode in the hospital. They were just really, really fat. Somebody had to rescue them with a sword. They were just laying there in front of their computers, playing a game, eating potato chips. I will always lose in Contact 4. You will always lose. Yeah, the next time you see me, I might have a haircut. I'm not used to seeing hair here. I like the high and tight. Okay, there I go. I'm fussing again. Maybe without the mustache too. I got one. See, a good capo never has a mustache. I've never seen a capo with a mustache. You know, like Al Capone and who was the other guy? There was the one that said, "We're all going to die. Let's act accordingly." Frank Castellano. Yeah, I don't think Castellano had a mustache. I got to look the part. Got to get me a good haircut. Live fast, die young, and leave a good-looking corpse. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. I have a total of 2 people watching. Yippee. Oh, I'm getting hearts. Thank you for the hearts. So I got my new phone. My new phone doesn't allow certain apps. It's a new phone, brand new phone. Well, here I am, everybody. Trying to stay hydrated, trying to stay in a good frame of mind. It's weird when people are monitoring your heart and they're showing you when you could have died. My favorite game is Zelda, The Legend of Zelda. People dress up like characters in the games. Isn't it VidCon or something like that? There's conventions like Comic-Con, Dragon Con. In Atlanta, Georgia, there was a Dragon Con my brother and I went to. We're going to try to go to Fright Fest June the 4th. No, not June. October. Yeah, October the 4th. It's on a Saturday. I'm trying to make it to where I can meet and greet there. I need people to start going to my Patreon. And joining so they get merch. Zelda. Your favorite character is Link. Well, that's cool. I also like the Renaissance Fair. I like going to the Ren Fair. See everybody dressed up like Renaissance from that time period. Huzzah and good morrow. What is that timepiece on your wrist? Thank you for the hearts. So I guess it's just going to be my brother coming down. Hey, it's Lakosha. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Yes, I was sitting on a bench minding my own business at the supermarket or the grocery store. Yeah, it was a grocery store. Just playing my flute. Some people were liking my flute music. And then I was approached and told I couldn't play my flute. Say, I don't see a sign anywhere saying that I can't play my flute. Hey, what do you think of St. Vincent? Which saint is St. Vincent? We pray to St. Anthony a lot because we lose things. My mom's losing things. I lose things. That's how I got my glasses back. My mom had taken my glasses into her bedroom. Don't know why that happened. I was freaking out because I can't function without my glasses. St. Vincent. That's not one of the ones I'm familiar with. And then there's St. Jude, Saint of Lost Causes. I think St. Jude might be my patron saint because I deal with lost causes a lot. Or is it a location called St. Vincent? Lovely. Do you play? I play it right now. I play it. I like it. It relaxes me. I get compliments. People give me thumbs up while I'm walking by. I like to watch when people are pushing carts at Walmart. They're pushing the carts, and I start playing the Harry Potter theme song. 9 3/4, platform 9 3/4. Chicken jockey, chicken jockey. La lava, chicken. It's spicy as hell. me finish the song. Hi, Eddie, says Jesse Palsy. Hello, Jesse. Jesse can be a girl's name and a guy's name. Jesse. Like Jesse Ventura. He likes to spend time in the Baja. In the Baja, yeah. I like to go to the Baja. You ever dined on long pig? That's what the cannibals call human beings. That's rude. What's rude? Tell me what's rude. I made an observation. Sorry, I have to go to school. Okay. Well, you have a pleasant day. I know it's hard to get through school. They should allow bulletproof vests at schools. You calling me a pig? I didn't call you a pig. I was talking like Jesse Ventura. Jesse the Bobby Ventura. Long pig. Yeah, that's what they call human beings. Because they taste like pork. I love you, Mikey D. How dare you accuse me of calling you a pig? Roll back the footage. So I think that's what I'll do. Right after the live stream, I'll start scooting everything over so my brother can lay here on this bed. I'll have to get him some blinders because there's a huge bright light. A bright light. Hey, buddy, did you see a real bright light? Say you're sorry, Eddie. Sorry for what? Say I'm sorry. I didn't call anybody a pig. I was referring to what the cannibals called the human being. They call it long pig. I don't do as good an impression as Bill Sasso or Will Sasso. He does a really good impression of. Oh, Alex Jones, too. He does an Alex Jones impression. How dare you accuse me of things? Apologize to Jesse. I didn't do anything. I hate that. I was forced to apologize to my brother's wife, and I didn't say it. I didn't say what she said I said. So, yeah, I'm not going to cave on that. I do not like being falsely accused. That's one thing that really pisses me off. We have a parental advisory on this show. I did not call anybody anything, so there's no reason to apologize. Apologize to me for accusing me of calling somebody a pig. I was doing an impression of Jesse Ventura that he probably didn't appreciate. I should apologize to Jesse Ventura, for a bad impression. If that's what you mean. I don't do justice. Sometimes when I impersonate people, I don't do them justice. There we go. Music from the forest. Jesse Ventura he's in the Hall of Fame? Really? He was in Predator. He was an actual soldier. Yes. I was a Navy SEAL. Yeah. He knew how to fire that weapon. He wasn't just acting. He had experience behind him. Oh, here comes the burps again. Where are these burps coming from? I didn't have any pop. I didn't have a pop. Burps. All I had was a piece of ham and an omelet 2 pieces of cinnamon toast, and some milk. I had some milk. I drink some milk because I'm a healthy guy. You can unsubscribe. Okay. You keep coming back, though, because I treat you so well. I'm like Dairy Queen. I treat you right. They always threaten me with unsubscribing. It's like, you know what? Go ahead. See if it might hurt a little bit, but you know what? I'll just have to deal with it. I'm going to unsubscribe also. I don't think so. Why would you anyways, welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I'm tired of being accused of things I didn't do. That makes me angry. That makes me angry to be accused of something I didn't do. I just did. Okay. You're still talking to me, though. Go figure. Feelings are already being hurt today. You know what? It's Friday the 13th. I should expect that. I should expect weird behavior on Friday the 13th. On Friday the 13th, a lot of people behave differently. Thanks for the 1 year of laughs. I don't think most people can stay away. I don't think people can stay away from Eddie's Funhouse. They say, I need Eddie's Funhouse. You know what? Let's get rid of the undesirables. I don't desire people who accuse me of things I didn't do. I don't desire. It's not the 14th. Unless you're in Australia. I checked it's the 13th today. It's almost 12 o'clock. I want to have sushi today. I want to have some sushi. I think that's what I'll do. I'll get me some sushi. $9 for some sushi. I'm sorry. No, sorry. I checked my calendar. I checked my digital calendar, which is very accurate. He's got me doing it now. I was watching Will Sasso do Jesse Ventura impressions, and now he's got me doing it. I'm sorry also. You find forgiveness. That's right. This is where you get forgiveness. If you're looking for forgiveness, you'll find it here at Eddie's Funhouse. Try to remember a good carnival song. How do those when you subscribed again? We'll see. We acknowledged it and we took away its power. We're no longer under the Friday the 13th spell. We've broken the Friday the 13th spell. Send in the clowns. Wow, you actually unsubscribed? You actually did it. I commend your bravery. I gotta learn some more tunes. I gotta listen to some cool tunes. Yes, you do. I'm your pusher. I'm the pusher man. You need Eddie's Funhouse. We need it in your lives. You need it in your lives. What? More doing doing? I wonder when Mike is going to show up. Mike. He has many aliases. What is his name? Mike Ovette. He went by Mike Ovette. Here's the doing doing. I need more I need more people to actually show up to Eddie's Funhouse. Do you have any YouTube plaques? Plaques? Not yet. I haven't achieved as many. I've got my 2,000 subscribers. You know what? Maybe in a few more years, you'll see a plaque back there. I need audience participation. Thank you for the hearts. One day it will be a household name. Eddie's Funhouse. On every coffee table, there'll be an Eddie's Funhouse coaster. That's what I like to make is Eddie's Funhouse coasters. So you can rest your beer, Or if you're going to have a cup of coffee, you can put it on the Eddie's Funhouse coaster. So you don't get rings on the coffee table. How more hillbilly can you get? How more hillbilly can you get? Hank? You can't get much more than that. Hank, hey Hank. Was anything inserted into my body? When I was asleep, was anything inserted into my body? I saw John Redcord climbing out of my window again. John Redcord. There we go. He kind of sounds like this. Dale Gribble? Was it Gribble? I have 2 people watching right now. Maybe I should go completely bald. I have the head shape for it. My head is shaped in such a way that I better not say that. I don't want to wake up and have no hair. That's something that I wouldn't be able to handle. I'm doing pretty good right now. The Muppets. Let's bring back the Muppets. They brought back the Muppets and they brought back the Smurfs. They had some full-length movies about the Smurfs. Deep breaths. Deep, relaxing breaths. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. I no longer doubt. I no longer doubt. I no longer worry. I no longer worry. I no longer have money problems. I no longer create what's bad for me. I no longer create what disturbs me. This is a guided meditation. We're going into the deep recesses of the subconscious mind, the deep recesses, the dark, deep, dark areas of the unconscious mind. I finally get to eat my jerky stick. See, Lady Gaga has a disco stick. No, she doesn't have a disco stick. She talks about the disco stick. She wants a ride on the disco stick. But me, I have a meat stick. I'm about to reveal my meat stick. Who makes these? Hunters. Tillamook. Country Smoker. Tillamook Country Smoker. Ugh. Have you been watching those Sasquatch videos? Sasquatch finding cocaine. Sasquatch bathing with crocodiles. I have a few of those. I'm going to try this. This is not a Slim Jim. That's what I can get paid to do. Get paid to try out. This is called smoked sausage. Tillamook smoked sausage Hunters. I guess it's called Hunters. Country Smoker. Artificial ingredients. 0 artificial ingredients. I'm going to take a bite of a meat stick. Wow, it's surprisingly soft. It's like eating salami. Eat salami for your mommy. So my brother's bringing his grill. I wonder how he's going to do that. I think my niece has a van. She has a van, so now he's probably going to put the cooker in the van. We're going to go to Kroger because, you know what? I think we should do that for my mom. She loves going to Kroger. She gets excited about it. Why not throw her a bone? We all need something to be excited about. One thing I'm not excited about is old age. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't want to experience it. It's not my bag, baby. I hear too many things. When there's no more room in hell, the dead walk the earth. Wait a second, my hat disappeared. No, it didn't. I covered it up. I'm going to need a lot more than 10 likes. It's not that I'm not grateful. I'm just going to need more than 10 likes. You can do better than that. Come on. That's what your mother always told you. You can do better than that. I guess each person can only give 1 like. I still have my... If I had more money, I'd go on Amazon. If I had more money, I'd go on Amazon. And I'd buy a bunch of buttons. Kong. It says Kong. It's a squeaker. Squeaker. Sounds like an animal in distress. Here's how to get a mountain lion to come to you. Sound like an animal in distress. But then what are you going to do once it shows up? What you going to do? What you going to do? What you going to do when it wants to eat you? I'm digging through my... There we go. That's just what I was... This is what my brother can use. All the bright light. Bright light. Did you just see a real bright light? Hey, buddy. Did you just see a real bright light? There we go. Put this on. I think that'll help a lot. Going through life with blinders on, it's tough to see. I had to go out and start enjoying and look for me. There's a new girl in town and she's looking good. Wow, it does kind of help because it's broad daylight and the light's on. In the neighborhood. Yeah, this will help a lot. Because what they did, they installed there is a light post, and they put a really bright light on that light post, and it shines right into this window. Mom wants to live like the Waltons. She wants us all to be in the same house. Yeah, so that... Did I just throw it over there? Yeah, this will definitely help keep the light out of his eyes. Now I can let my brother pamper my mom. I can take a break. I can kick back and take a break. Let my brother run interference. So yesterday I tried coffee. They say mosquitoes do not like the smell of coffee. So I made some coffee and I put it into a spray bottle after it cooled down, and it started spraying the coffee on me. And it worked for a while. So now I'm trying vanilla. They say the smell of vanilla. Oh, the Grim Collective just made a new video. This is not bad. The Goofy Guy. Welcome to Eddie's Fun House. I'm looking like the Lorax today. When you look at my videos, it's called Jesse Powley. Leave me a comment. That way I can go right to your channel. I wonder why people are so reluctant to leave comments. That way it keeps the conversation or the communication going. Communication. I can say what I want now, because this show has a parental advisory. We can talk about things now. And you notice nobody's asking me awkward questions. Now that I have the plan in place, now that it's okay to say, talk about, subject matter. The subject matter is now permitted. Now that it's permitted, I think what it is that adrenaline rush that comes from saying things when you're not supposed to, talking about emissions and sensations. Sensations and then emissions, whether they be nocturnal or otherwise. See, now that I have the liberty, where are you? Where are those people who like to come onto my family show and talk about things? Where are they now? I think what I need is a straw. If I'm going to put ice cubes in my green tea and drink it through a large opening, the ice, I either wind up with a mouthful of ice or my drink is obstructed by a piece of ice. The ice is all melted now. Hallelujah. The ice is all melted and the green tea is still cold. Will you look at my videos? My videos need to be looked at. I have so many. I've been putting so much effort into my shorts, into my my live streams. Where are my viewers? I think I only have 400 watch hours. I need 4,000 watch hours. Yeah, and see these. That's where they poked me with needles. They poked me with needles. They poked me with needles so they can put liquids in my body while I laid there helplessly. Does anybody have confessions? We can open Ed's Rectory. Ed's Rectory, where you will be able to confess and possibly find forgiveness. Where are my funny people? I love it when the funny people show up. That was pretty good. I need more of that. Jerky is getting expensive. $15 for a bag of jerky. If you want the high quality, jerky time. It is anytime's a good time for jerky time. Okay, there we go. You have to pull the proper tabs. Almonds, they say, are good for you. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling. To know you're alive, it's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up, ready to say, I'm gonna make a snappy today. Camp Crystal Lake. It's Friday the 13th. I'm gonna look the part. Tom Savini. He was the special effects guy. He's a special effects guy for Friday the 13th. Do I like Diddy? He's been in the news a lot. He's been a very bad boy. Unnaturally bad. He's having to answer for his behavior. Baby oil. Lots of baby oil. No spamming, please. Spamming will get you timed out. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, well, I got a sorry. I don't usually get a sorry. Well, yeah, I did. I was being accused earlier in the show of doing something I didn't do. I was unsubscribed and then resubscribed and followed with an apology. Are you having as much fun as I am? Break out your snacks. Break out your snacks. You are subbed and liked. Well, thank you. Mahalo. That is a show of much aloha. I miss Hawaii. I like Hawaii. Could you imagine if everyone just practiced aloha? The spirit of aloha. Wouldn't it be interesting if Hawaii was never found by Mr. Cook? By, I guess, a British explorer? There's a lot of history behind Hawaii. Hawaii had become one nation under King Kamehameha. And then it became a monarchy. Leilani. It's been a while. It's been a while since I lived on the Hawaiian island of Oahu. Bye. You're going. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry to see you go. Maybe we can meet again at a later day. Mana. That's what they call energy. Mana. Mana loa. I like to talk to some kahunas. We need kahunas. That's what we need. I need a kahuna. I want to meet with some kahunas. Spend some time. Raise my level of aloha. It'd be nice if a lot of places weren't found. Like if America wasn't found. If they were just allowed, the indigenous people were just left alone. Most of the indigenous people. The Apache, I think it's in the Apache, they kind of lived like the Huns. They were nomadic. A lot of the indigenous people were nomadic. They would go where the food was. They never knew lack. That's what we didn't need. We didn't need Europe to expand. Europe would have been okay just to be right where it was. They learned it from the Romans and from the Greeks. It was all about expanding the empire. Any means necessary. Well, I'll sit here. What time is it now? It's like, wow, it's 12. It's after 12 already. So maybe 1 o'clock. We can all we can go get what we need to go get. By the time my brother gets here, he will have already eaten. That's what you can do. I can have him help me prepare this room. This room has a bed. At one time, it didn't have a bed. It was a sewing room. It was a sewing room just full of all of our stuff that we just because we didn't have a storage facility, so this was our storage facility. That's what we need to do. Scoot this table over so Robert can get to the bed and go quietly into that good night. I will not go quietly into that good night. I will rage against the dying of the light. That's another quote I like. Winston Churchill. I might be a worm, but I'm a glowworm. He also said, a pacifist is someone who feeds an alligator hoping it will eat him last. Sergeant Chance. Welcome aboard. Says, hi, Eddie. Hi, it's Friday the 13th. I'm wearing a red t-shirt today. I have my Camp Crystal Lake hat, and I'm ready for action. I should go get my machete. You know, what says Friday the 13th better than a machete? A machete. Machete kills. Good hat. Yes. It's an official hat. Look at that. It says Friday the 13th on the back of it. And it says Camp Crystal Lake. You can wear it both ways. It shows more forehead when I wear it this way. I don't know why they did that. You're paying for less hat. I think that's where I got this from. I got this probably from Universal Studios. Camp Crystal Lake. Wasn't that a Universal Studios production? Okay, you look so happy. I look so happy in my Friday the 13th hat. You know what I should do? I'm going to go get my Friday the 13th. Why not? I'll be back with my machete. We're going to make it. We'll get the Crystal Lake vibe going. Camp Crystal Lake. Nothing says Friday the 13th like a machete. I have an idea. I can get some investors. It's Friday the 13th. That's right. I realized that. Here's what I like to do is get some investors. Go to Walmart and buy a bunch of machetes. Go to Walmart, buy me some machetes, and see how much each machete costs. And what I can do is autograph the machetes. Now it's an Eddie machete, you know, and then, yeah, just get a Sharpie and autograph the machete and mark it up a little bit so I can pay for the machete and make a profit. You know, mark it up 50% markup. Isn't that the going rate? If you buy something for $9, you charge $18, something like that, plus tax. You know what? I don't even have to. I could pay the tax. Mark it up high enough to where the price you see is the price you pay. If you sit on my lap today. A kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. That was an actual song. You ever watch Santa Claus is Coming to Town? Also, Eddie, I'm sorry I forgot about you and had some plans, plus my uncle's wedding. Well, hey, if you've got life happening, I can't fault you for that. People get married. Hey, Ed, I was looking for your streams, but you didn't stream for like, yeah, I was in the hospital. That's why I couldn't stream. Isn't it weird? Yeah, it's Friday the 13th right now. If you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. I don't think that would go well nowadays. If you started singing that song, Chris Hansen would come by with his team of law enforcement, wrestle you to the ground. I'm Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC. Why don't you have a seat? Are you okay, Ed? You don't have to say what happened, but is everything good? Yeah, you can't lose me. Yeah, everything's good. I was just having some very bad chest pains, which comes with having heart problems, heart palpitations. On. Yo, Eddie boy. Hello, it's Bart. Hey, Bart. I need Amanda hug and kiss. Can I have Amanda? Amanda hug. My niece's name is Amanda. Amanda. Well, welcome back to Eddie's Funhouse. What's up? It's a new day. I have my machete. It's called an Eddie machete. It's not just any machete. I was thinking about doing that. Just say, I need some investors. I'll have to ask family members, can you help me buy some machetes from Walmart? And then I could sit in the chair and autograph. I could put like Eddie's Funhouse, Eddie, Eddie machete on there, and then people can walk away with their autographed machete. I have a heart problem too. I'm 25, and last year I'm almost need a pacemaker. They were trying to push a pacemaker on me 2 different times. My first doctor and then my second doctor over the start of the week say, you need a pacemaker. It's like, it's a defibrillator. What it does is it shocks your heart into behaving. And it's like, if I'm not dead, I just wait for that feeling to pass. Yeah, restarting your heart rate. What plans for the weekend? Well, my brother's coming down. He said he was coming down, but then it turns out he's coming down. Well, it's Friday. It's part of the weekend. I guess he got off early. So we're going to be doing some barbecuing, just hanging out here. And yeah, I just started feeling like I was going to die. My heart was just, so you're only 25. What plans? Okay. Oh, you got there. That's right. Rock and roll. Yeah. Hello, it's me. Hello from the other side. The other side. I think I almost went to the other side. They were showing me on my chart, the EKG or my heart monitor. I guess they printed out what was on my heart monitor. They said, you could have died right here. 2 different people, 3 years ago, a doctor was saying I needed a pacemaker. It's like, I'm not dead. I'm not well. But here I am. I got the chest pains. And then I said, I need to go to the emergency room. This is not good. Hello, it's me. I'm Chester. Wanna follow me? Follow you? Like on Facebook? Are you a follower? You need some followers? You know what? I've had this for a few years. It's not all rusty. What they do is they coat it. This is the equivalent of a saw blade. I think this is the same kind of metal on YouTube. Oh, you want me to subscribe? Well, leave a comment. If you have subscribed to me, I will return the favor. I am in line right now next to a crackhead. How's mom? She's doing fine. In fact, we're going to go to the grocery store pretty soon. I'm going to eat something. Yeah. And then I can we'll go because we're going to go get some ribs for tonight. You want to be famous? You better really research that. Just because there's some drawbacks to being famous. People like to stalk famous people and they're rude to famous people. So if you can handle all that, then maybe look into it. It's what you're famous for, I think. Didn't keep such stuff. It's Friday the 13th. That's right. We are there. There you go. Always, Ed, I gotta go. Hopefully you're streaming later or tomorrow. Probably. How is Cookie Monster? I guess he's doing all right. Cookie, we love cookies. How? Oh, yes, I can. Money, I really like you. Thank you. Thank you for being part of Eddie's Funhouse. We're all like body parts or appendages of the Funhouse, extensions. I really like you. Thank you. Yes, we could be cool to each other. Yeah, so I'm back in action. I'm a miracle boy. I guess I'm a miracle boy. Thank you for subbing. Yes. People use these to open coconuts. I remember that. I think I was at a fair. This guy had a machete and some coconuts. And he would chop off part of the machete, chop off part of the coconut, and stick a straw in it and hand it to you. Then you're able to drink from the coconut. Coconut. I think I'm getting a vibration from my mom. My mom is sending me the let's go to Kroger vibe. Because I'm sensitive to vibrations, like Darth Vader. I feel a disturbance in the force. Yeah, tomorrow. Maybe I can do that if I'm not too caught up. The Chester Show. Yeah, leave me a comment. That's how I can quickly get to your channel. Leave a comment in this video. I think that will draw attention to Eddie's Funhouse, the parental advisory. What the Mr. Bobo doing? Oh, wait a minute. I think I can conjure Mr. Bobo. Okay, I will. Yes. I think what I could do is end with Mr. Bobo. It's been an hour and 20 minutes, the show. I need to get on with other things. Because like I said, my brother's coming to visit. We got to prepare. Here we go. Did someone say Bobo? I went into Juggalo. Juggaloo? What is Juggaloo? Juggalo? Are you a Juggalo? Are you a Juggalo? There's no cure. They say there's no cure if you're diagnosed with juggalosis. There's no cure. You just have to go with it. You do what you do. There's no cure for juggalosis. Thank you for saying hi. I guess I'm going to get on with family because my brother's coming down from a long way, all the way from Kathleen, Georgia. And I can tell my mom is getting excited. She's always excited about get-togethers. I will leave you now. Maybe we'll get together in the near future. That's right. Like I said, leave me a comment. Just say hi or something. Say hi or your favorite quote. Leave your favorite quote. Yes, we'll have more coolness. We will bathe in coolness. What I can do about the Eddie Machetes. Where's my, oh, there we go. I set it in a safe place. How many siblings? I've got 2 siblings. I've got the brother who was born after me, and then I have another brother that was born after him. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indians, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little Indians. So anyways, yes, 2 siblings besides me. And then I got a lot of nieces and nephews because we're the offspring. So we can talk more about this stuff. We can unhatch. If she is hungry, fill her belly for 9 months. That's right. See, we can talk like that now. We could, because this has a parental advisory. We're advising the parents to monitor us. You know, a monitor who comes and watches. We'll have much more fun that way. We can say butthole. We can say turd burglar. What's your profession? Or what's your education? Well, I'm a curious guy. I like to study. It's more, my profession was maintenance technician. I did a lot of maintenance work, you know, on electrical, plumbing, just overall cosmetics of an apartment complexes that I worked on, and dishwashers, refrigerators, ovens and stoves. What's your dream car? A brand new Mercedes. I love the Mercedes. As long as they still make parts. I've had Mercedes that they don't make parts for anymore, and it broke my heart. See, parts are close to the heart. My dream car, yeah. For the road a Mercedes. But then a Hummer or, you know, a Subaru Outback, you know, some kind of rugged vehicle for when I take to the mountains. So cool. I like you like the Amy? It's been so long. Yes, it's been so long. Okay, everyone, I have to say goodbye because I don't want to hinder progress here at the Culver House. Do you remember me? Please don't open with that. Don't open with do you remember me? Just say hi. Because I have trouble when I don't remember. When you get to be 50, you don't remember so much. Don't leave. I have to. I'm starting to get vibes from my mom now because, see, we're a very vibrational family. She doesn't say things, but I can tell. I can tell when she's really excited about something and I'm slowing down progress. She sends me those vibes. So have a good evening. Have a safe Friday the 13th. May luck increase for you. on Friday the 13th. Hello. All right. Have a good night, everyone.